Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hope you're doing well. So we're continuing the RadFem Radical Feminist series, and one of my notes here that I wanted to discuss with you says, for RadFems, cooking is a domestic task that perpetuates women's economic and social dependence. So clearly, you can see just from that statement how RadFems just really hate the kitchen apron. They think that if you're in there making a nice cheesecake, some wonderful nachos, some ceviche, some tacos, you're oppressed and you should be compensated for that. And so it's interesting how this first world laziness is disgusting. Because as I've been watching more and more travel vlogs, you begin to see how rough so many women have it. And how if you were in the first world and you got supermarkets galore, you can get Amazon delivered to your home. There's so many different food delivery websites, Blue Apron, Green Chef, you name it, they'll deliver to your door. You can order meat online, deliver it to your door. You can have water delivered. Arrowhead delivers those big old gallons of water. I mean, it's so vast, the amount of items we women in America have access to. Sure, not all can afford it, but we got access to spices from all over the world, and if we don't have it in the markets, we can order it online and rely upon UPS, FedEx, USPS to deliver it, right? So think about in the past how valuable black pepper was, how valuable coffee was. Salt, even. These were commodities that only the rich could have. Today, we have salt and we don't even think nothing of it. But if a zombie apocalypse happens, suddenly everyone realizes the value of food. And everyone realizes the value of a cook. Think about if you don't have any culinary skills and you get mixed matched ingredients and you don't really know how to combine certain things to make food taste palatable, you're at a disadvantage. The vast amount of things you can make with a bag of flour is astounding. Flour is such a miraculous gift from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And from pancakes to waffles to flour tortillas to, oh my goodness, sourdough bread, pretzels, bagels, thickening for gravies, thickening for puddings, coating for deep frying food. Yum, making me hungry. Donuts, pizza dough, crackers, flatbreads. I mean, it's endless, isn't it? So, cookies. Oh my gosh, I'm getting hungry. Cake. A bag of flour, brownies, can go so very far. But if you just have this flour in front of you and you don't really have the basic skills, okay, how much flour to water ratio, to butter, to salt, to sugar, to yeast, to baking powder, baking soda, you know, what do I do with this? You don't really have such a great medicinal arsenal, because food is medicine, and a chef is a form of a doctor when you really think about it. And so if you're at home making food for your family, perfecting your culinary skills with each meal you do, you actually are more free than you realize, because in the event of a natural disaster, a war, something like that, these skills can come in handy. One thing I like about the vlogs I watch the travel vlogs that is, of India, Iraq, Iran, is you always see people cooking food. And no matter how poor you are, if you can make some good food and the government allows you to sell it, you can survive, because people gotta eat. And I used to joke a lot about if Russia or China takes over America, I'd be like, wait, I will cook. You get it? Think about in the past when your village gets raided and people are put to the sword, and they're asking, like Genghis Khan asked, what's your skill, what's your trade? And then if you were valuable, he'd put you to that before executing you if you didn't have any utility. And so I'd be like, hey, I can cook. Please don't chop off my head. I'll be the kitchen. I'll be the kitchen worker. So you can go up the social ladder by using your culinary skills to be a private chef, caterer, get in a restaurant, have a food stand from the practice you got at home. Something to think about. And so you can use your culinary skills economically and socially to survive. So RadFems don't look at that though. You can be practicing at home, leveling up, and then utilize that. And in the age of social media, how many women have started sharing what they make and they're monetized, or they get to be some type of food critic, something like that. So it's a domestic task that you can use to your advantage and help show love for other people. Again, RadFems don't think in that way. They're not really looking at the wider benefits of having culinary art skills. Let me know what you think. Please like, comment, subscribe, share, and join the blog.